think you should be
She don't like cooking.
Well, good morning from mainland Thailand. It's day 32, so that makes it Monday the 2nd of May. Yeah, I've just left Phuket. I've just crossed the bridge and yeah, on the mainland. So I'm about 45 k's into the ride. It's 7:30, so I got away as normal, 5:30. So I've made good time today. I guess rested legs. I took the 2 days off, 2 full days off in Phuket Old Town and recharged. Apart from looking at the magnificent and historic old buildings and sitting in cafes, there's probably not a lot to do in the Old Town. I did go to the night market last night, and I'll show a little bit of footage of that, but not too much, because if you've ever been to a Thai market, you've been to a Thai market. This one was separated into 2 halves, basically. On one half, you know, maybe 300 metres of street food, and a couple hundred metres on the other side of art and craft souvenirs. I was sitting at the front of my hotel last night, having a quiet beer, contemplating today's ride, and there was a figure standing in front of me, shooting a little bit of video of the ice cream sign at the front of the hotel, and I looked up, and bugger me, it was my favourite YouTuber who I follow, a young English lad by the name of Paddy Doyle. So I had a little bit of what's the word? I think I was like a young child seeing his favourite Disney character. Anyway, I popped up and said g'day, and we talked about our mutual rides. He's just completed a ride on his faithful motorbike, Dreamy, little Honda motorbike, and he's ridden in around every province of Thailand. So as they say on YouTube, there's a link in the description below. He's really good, really good. So anyway, we had a chat and took one selfie. But yes, I had a bit of yeah, like a young child. Yeah, look, I got away early. The ladies at the hotel were absolutely sensational. They would not say no. They insisted on getting up early to see me off and make me a mango frappe. And anyway, so I've been sucking on that this morning, and that's really given me a bit of a go. Maybe that's why I've gotten 45 k's in just the 2 hours, including a quick 7-Eleven stop. I'm off to Khao Lak today. That's about 105 kilometres. So I've already done 45. So I've got another 3 hours of riding plus little stops.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb. Oh, 심심해 눈을 뜨자마자 느낀 설레임 Blossoming 향기로운 달콤한 햇볕에 놓인 거리니 꽃 같아 다 보고 싶지 보이는데 말하고 싶지 행복한데 빨리 사그러들까봐 어떡해 그날부터인 것 같아 내게 가까이 다가와 좋아한다고 말해 꽃 내 맘에 피어가네 Oh blossoming in my heart 난 이 마음 멈추려고 안 할래 그럴래 우리 집 가로등 불빛 아래 너와 나 blossoming 부드러운 매혹적인 새빨간 roses 피어가 yeah 한 걸음씩 가까이만 더 빛을 마주 보고서 들키고 싶지 않아 어떡해 지금 이 순간이 멈추리 가까이 다가와서 아름답게 서서히 꽃 내 맘에 피어가네 Oh blossoming in my heart 난 이 마음 멈추진 못할 거야 그럴 거야 꽃 내 맘에 피어가네 Oh blossoming in my heart yeah 난 이 마음 멈추진 못할 거야 그럴 거야
Boys don't cry under the influence. You and I did not make a sense. Tell me why you're putting on a fence. Boys don't cry, boys don't cry. Endless game, when's it gonna end? We became what we should condemn. You and I, we were more than friends. Boys don't cry, boys don't cry.
Well, good morning again. It's now nearly 10 o'clock. I've got 80 k's under the belt, so that means I've only got 25 to go. Look, I was riding along and this interesting looking building sort of popped up and I slowed down, had a look, realised it sold coffee and thought, well, I'll give it a go. So I'm not sure of what I'm going to get, but I've asked for a nice coconut coffee. The lady sort of indicated she knew what I wanted, so we'll see. And a cake. It's been a cruising morning. It's been really easy, as you'd expect after a rest day. But I followed one beach in particular quite closely, and it looked amazing. So I stopped and got the bomber out and did a couple of rigging runs. Aha. Cup. This. Iced coconut coffee. They had an espresso machine. Oh, we'll see. The cake though, that's worth riding 80 kilometres for. Yeah, so I launched the drone, beautiful little beach, and there was no one around, only me. So that was really good. I don't know what I've got here. Maybe iced coconut coffee. Oh, I think she put it in the can. Oh, I think she made it and she canned it. Well, it's cold coconut coffee, and without the sweetener. Oh, man, that's a hit of coffee. Yeah, so look, I've got 25 k's to go. I think I'm going to get some more interesting landscape to ride through. It's been really good. Yeah, so very pleasant day.
Boys don't cry under the influence. You and I did not make a sense. Tell me why you're putting on a fence. Boys don't cry, boys don't cry. Endless game, when's it gonna end? We became what we should condemn. You and I, we were more than friends. Boys don't cry, boys don't cry. Look ahead, somewhere down the line, words unsaid, will they undermine? Dry your eyes, everything's just fine. Boys don't cry, boys don't cry. Wearing thin, is it just for show? Where you been? I don't wanna know. You say hi when you're leaning low. Boys don't cry, boys don't cry. Boys don't cry under the influence. You and I did not make a sense. Tell me why.
Well, good afternoon from Khao Lak. Day 32 is over. It's now about approaching 1 o'clock. I'm at a particularly nice little resort in the middle of the town. I'm again paying top dollar here, 950 baht. That's $38. That includes breakfast, and I'll show you a few of the highlights of the resort. $38 including breakfast, which I won't have because I think breakfast starts at 6 or 6:30, so I'll already be gone. I try to negotiate the breakfast out of the price, and they usually do that. They'll normally knock 150, 200 baht off, but the lady was quite adamant. So that's okay. What I've got for $38 is amazing. Look, I had a really easy ride today, and that's what a ride should be like after a rest day. So I did 104 kilometres, easy peasy. There was a bit of a, I won't say there's a bit of a mountain climb just coming into Khao Lak, but actually built the road really well, and it was just about a 6-7% gradient the whole way. So with rested legs, that was no issue. Yeah, I feel good. You know, I'm glad I'm off the island, and obviously got off the island safely this morning. Yeah, I rolled into this place at about 11:30, and I had to wait an hour for the room. But the staff said, "Oh, why don't you have swim in pool?" So I, yeah, took the cycling kit off, except the shorts, and jumped under the shower and cleaned up pretty well, and then yeah, had a bit of a swim and sat around the pool for half an hour, and my room was ready. So tomorrow is going to be a similar ride to today, about 105, 110 k's. There's a little place I can stop at. I'll need to call ahead and make sure they've got a vacancy, because there aren't many options. If I don't get something at that 105, 110 mark, I have to push to about 130, and I don't want to do that. And then it'll be a similar distance into Ranong the next day, so another 110 k's or so. I think it's going to be fairly flat ground, so it should be good. For those that know it, i.e. my sons, I'm about 200 metres from the sands, where we stayed 5 or 6 years ago. I didn't really want to stay there anyway, but I did ask, and they were fully booked. Where I'm staying is 200 yards up the road. We used to walk past it when we'd go into the town for a meal. But yeah, this place is pretty good for $38. So I hope you enjoy what I'm about to show you. It's pretty good. So that's my room, or my balcony, where I just filmed that little bit of commentary. It's this part of the hotel, because it's quite a large hotel or resort. And this is only half of it. This is kind of like the back resort, and that's the back pool. We'll head out the front in a moment. I'll say it again, $38. So I've got a little place there where my clothes are hopefully going to dry. I've already hand washed them. The bike gets a pretty good spot. Fair bit of room around. This is not like the room I had in the Phuket Old Town. And you can probably fit a family of 4 in there. It even comes with a safe, and that's something that a lot of the places haven't had, which has made me nervous, but I've rigged something up with my bike alarm so that if anyone did attempt to do anything, the alarm would sound and hopefully scare them. But yeah, that's a fairly decent bed, and just an incredibly large space for the bike. I can sit outside, or I can choose to sit inside. And one of those may be an option soon because I think it's about to rain. But yeah, the view from the balcony. I think everyone should have a pool view from their balcony. And this is where I'm staying. So this is called The Leaf. And down that road, about a 200-metre walk, is the Sands, which is I guess a 5-star resort. We had a family holiday in, I think it was 2015. So yeah, 7 years ago. I've got a feeling this is part of the Sands, or made by the same people, because this structure is a little similar, the pavilion style. And as I film, it's starting to spot with rain. Now remember, $38 a night, and they try and throw food at you in the morning. And this is the pool that one swims in whilst one is waiting for one's room to be ready.
The slow day, the calm, and the night will unfold. I never thought that I would be traveling this road. People keeps missing, the clouds seem to fade, and every occasion I whisper your name. I'm happy to hear that you'll still be around. I thought you were leaving without a sound. In my little world, you are both pros and cons. It's hard to admit when you feel you don't belong. So tell me, are you still in there? As beautiful as you are, you just don't know how far. In this world I'll be right by your side with arms, even if you don't want. You wrote your name in my heart. You're out where you're laughing, the curls in your hair. I wish that I could tell you how much I